Coming up on Juice and Java, it's our holiday special.
And our Luke Welch takes us to one of the most idyllic Christmas towns right here in our backyard.
Plus, we learn what it takes to become Syracuse's ultimate chocolatiers. The Juice and Java holiday special starts right now. Good morning and welcome into the Juice and Java holiday special. I'm Nicole Aponte.
I'm Maddie Stelk. We have a morning full of stories that will be sure to put you in the holiday spirit. We'll take a look at how much money you can expect to spend this holiday season.
And I'm Zach Richter, but first this morning we're going to kick things off with the squeeze.
Traditions are in full swing, and one has hit a very special mark. Dickens Christmas has officially turned 30, and our Luke Welch is live in Skinny Atlas to tell us all about what's happening in the historic event. Luke, good morning.
Maddie, good morning. I'm standing here in Skinny Atlas where you can already start to feel the holiday cheer, carolers chanting and people laughing. I got to take a look last week to take a step back in time. Just a half-hour drive west from SU's campus takes those wandering the streets of Skinny Atlas back almost 2 centuries. Dickens Christmas is an annual tradition in its 30th year, with actors portraying characters of the famous novel A Christmas Carol. The sounds of the streets are filled with chestnuts roasting, carols chanting, and of course, live music. The town's charm and rich history make those in attendance feel truly shifted back in time.
The nature of the Dickens characters are probably indicative of real people that lived in Skinny Atlas back when the Sherwood Inn was built. When you think about the history in this community, we chuckle at looking at the Dickens characters and how they're dressed and how they speak, but they probably represent how it really was here back in the day.
And those portraying the characters say it's the interactions that keep them coming back to their roles.
The smiles on the children's faces. They are the greatest thing for me.
You know what the magic is, though? Talking to people and looking people in the eye and saying Merry Christmas and I wish you well.
Love reading to the children and seeing their excitement over Christmas and talking to the adults. It's just a way in which I enjoy the holiday.
The volunteers say no matter the conditions, Dickens Christmas happens rain or shine.
We are here. We have only missed 2 days, I think, in the last 29 years where we could not perform. Last Christmas Eve was one of them.
And those who make the trip find the town the perfect spot to celebrate the holidays, and then some.
Yes, well, today is our 2-year wedding anniversary, so we come up here every year to celebrate. I love the village feel of Skinny Atlas. This is just a charming place, and we love to come back. It's a springboard for the holidays, so we look forward to it every year.
God bless us, everyone.
And with me, I have some excited attendees of Dickens Christmas. Can we get a quick Happy Holidays message that you have?
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
And is there anything you're looking forward to today that you're excited to see?
Just the carolers and things, the Dickens folks, we like to come out and watch them.
Sounds good, thank you so much. And now you can attend every weekend up until Christmas Eve. Events are from noon to 4, but events are set up throughout the day, live music, wine tastings at night. And you can come every weekend until, again, Christmas Eve. But for now, reporting in Skinny Atlas Live, for Juice and Java, I'm Luke Welch. Zach, back to you.
Okay, Luke in Skinny Atlas this morning. Luke, thank you. The Syracuse Center of Excellence in Environmental and Energy Systems has awarded grants to 4 New York State companies. The center's innovation fund, designed to help companies bring transformative technology to the world, evenly split $40,000 between the winning companies. Winning projects include tools to monitor water quality, a new system to heat, cool, and ventilate homes, and products to help assess equipment used in end-of-life care. Since 2014, the Center of Excellence has awarded over $600,000 to fund projects like these, which the program's executive director says all will benefit Central New York. Maddie.
Zach, officials say dozens in Onondaga County are raising concerns over losing insurance coverage at WellNow urgent care centers. Those with Excellus Blue Cross Blue Shield won't be covered starting next year. There's been a months-long dispute between WellNow and the insurance provider over reimbursement cost. If a deal is not reached, resources are available to help people update their current health plan to another plan that will work with their preferred urgent care facility.
And it's not uncommon for stores to decorate their display windows for the holidays, but Vidler's 5 and 10 in East Aurora is taking it to the next level. The variety shops that front windows are decked in authentic props and costume from Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Anyone strolling down Main Street in East Aurora right now can see the Grinch in a Santa coat, a baby Grinch in a wooden high chair, and the dog, Max, wearing his reindeer horn at this iconic store. There's even more to see behind the shop, where today and tomorrow the giant Santa sleigh the Grinch drove in the movie will be displayed.
Can we go see the Santa sleigh?
We must, and we can get some shopping done. You know, I'm pretty nervous,
yes.
you know, with shopping coming in the holiday season. It's quickly approaching. I don't have any of my gifts yet, if I'm being honest.
Well, then we have to go, and we also get to see the Grinch. Like, where else are we going to see the Grinch?
Absolutely, and more to tell us about our holiday prices is our Nicole Aponte. Nicole.
Hey, Maddie and Zach, hosting holiday parties and buying gifts at that Grinch store can really add up, and it can make a really big dent in your bank account. Now, some good news for you this morning. Your wallet might hurt a little bit less this holiday season. So according to the Conference Board Holiday Spending Survey, you can expect to spend an average of $985. Now, this is by no means cheap, but compared to last year, this number is actually down from $1,006. As part of this total, consumers will spend a little more this year on holiday gifts. This year, it's an average of $654, up 6.7% from $613 last year. Now, I'm throwing a lot of numbers at you, so let's talk about some of the spending trends the survey also found. Costs for holiday food and gifts are expected to be a little bit higher. Consumers are heading back for online shopping for gift shopping, like myself, and consumers are actually staying home for the holidays instead of traveling. Now, 69% of consumers intend to spend the holidays at home, and out of those traveling, 51% plan to drive to their holiday destinations. Now, speaking about gift giving, it's not how much you spend on someone you love, it's just the thought that counts. As our Caitlin Campbell reports, there is one Solvay neighbor who has found the beauty of gift giving through making cards.
They give them a big smile and a kick when they get them, because some of them have $10 bills in them.
92-year-old Frank Torzon has spent his days sitting in his living room creating personalized cards for everyone special in his life for the past 40 years.
It's been since 1980 when my daughter went to Arizona. We got a little bit homesick here, you know, we missed her. So we started conversing. I was drawing pictures and cutting down it. It was all black and white.
And Frank's journey began just behind me here, where the 40,000 letters have all been hand-delivered and hand-stamped right here in Solvay, New York.
I read all the paper, I know all the news, all the pictures. I got calendars. I make every year a calendar with each one, like for your family, different than her family, the birthdays and anniversaries, the dog's birthdays.
While each card is a privilege to open, the golden 50th birthday card is the one most anticipated.
Somebody turns 50 years old. I make out 50 cards, and I used to draw pictures like scissors or gloves, pumpkins, 50 of them in the card. It's too much work now. I just write happy 50th birthday. But they get a kick and they look forward to the last card, because the last card's got the money, the mood on it, the money.
Frank shares old cards and his preparation for his holiday ones.
Dog, little girl, there's a bird. There's a list of about 100 people that get Christmas cards. I only get back about 50. But it's the spirit sending out the Christmas cards, and the spirit sending out the Thanksgiving cards and the Halloween.
From Air Force veteran to great-grandfather, Frank continues to create cards and brighten people's day. For Juice and Java, I'm Caitlin Campbell.
Caitlin, thank you as always. Well, the Syracuse Crunch hockey team will be celebrating their 13th teddy bear toss today at their game against the Utica Comets. Fans are encouraged to bring new and gently used stuffed animals to be tossed onto the ice during the game.
I love this tradition. The videos are so heartwarming. It's awesome. The stuffed animals will be cleaned and donated to the Salvation Army, where they will be given to low-income children at the upcoming Christmas Bureau Distribution Day. Donated teddy bears are still being accepted at the On Center War Memorial, the Salvation Army, and the Stanley Steamer's office in Syracuse. Like I mean, the video it's so cool. Seeing it. It's such a great cause and it's so special.
I would love to be the hockey players who get all those teddy bears and then just come home with them.
Yeah, the one time you could see me on the ice.
On the ice, and then they're coming down. That would be so cool.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, the nearby town of Manulus is trying something new this holiday season. The town announced that they would be doing cannabis grower showcases. These pop-up shops give producers a chance to put out their product through licensed retailers. Local leadership hopes that this will provide more flexibility and give a chance to people interested in starting dispensaries. At the same time, they are hoping to see how this concept affects the community and the local economy. Town Supervisor John Deere saying, quote, "This is a really good opportunity for the Manulus under New York law. These shops are only allowed to operate for 30 days.
Well, more things happening this holiday season. I mean, I'm looking forward to planning a ton of events, but a lot of it revolves around the weather. So I'm hoping for some good weather coming up so we can celebrate.
That's true. I'm hoping we get to see a white Christmas this year, maybe.
We can only hope. I mean, we had it a couple weeks ago.
I know we did.
Last week, lots of snow. So why can't they just give us more?
Well, our Cora Mayer-Costa has our first look at our weather.
Well, as you both said, it is the holiday season. So as we look at the current temperature, it is right now 49 degrees. It is moderately cloudy. I mean, there's a huge cloud coverage, which means might snow. Stay tuned for my 5-day forecast on that. Right now it's moderately windy, around 8 miles per hour, so it's a little bit breezy. Now let's look at this radar right now. So as we look, it's going to be calm for most of the day around Syracuse. Not too much rain throughout the day, but as we get into the night, there's going to be this whole storm coming towards us. You see all that green, it's just going to wipe through Syracuse starting around 9 p.m. tonight. So you still have the rest of this afternoon to enjoy your Saturday, but until then, definitely remind yourself to bring an umbrella, bring those rain boots. Always great to stay extra safe. And now let's look at tomorrow's forecast. So as we look, it's going to just get colder and colder, with reaching a low at the 6 p.m. mark at 44 degrees. Possible rainstorms that night, so definitely look out for that. Maddie, Zach?
Cora, thank you. I'm really holding out for your 5-day forecast so we can maybe see some snow. After the break, as we've been saying, it's the holiday season.
Dean Cockle joins our very own Nicole Aponte to tell us all the ways Hendricks Chapel is bringing the season to students.
Stay with us.
Women are bad with money.
That's what the world's been saying for centuries.
But now, we've got something to say. Save it. Save the old-fashioned advice, the empty excuses. It's all worthless, unlike us.
To our fellow females, it is time to save ourselves by saving our money.
Contributing to our futures, investing in our independence. Until we're no longer 80%
more likely than men to live in poverty in retirement. So again, we say to that, save it. The falsehoods, the feelings of fault, then the funds. Learn how to save for your retirement at wesaysaveit.org.
Welcome back to the Juice and Java Holiday Special. Now, this time of year brings a wide variety of holidays, and even though winter break is just around the corner and we'll be away from campus, celebrations have already started right here at SU. Here to tell us more is the Dean of Hendricks Chapel, Reverend Brian Conkle. We are so happy to have you, one of our favorite guests to have, especially for the Juice and Java Holiday Special. Can you talk a little bit about the celebrations that we can expect?
Yeah, there's so many things happening at Hendricks Chapel. You know, over the course of the year, there's almost 1,400 programs that happen at the chapel, and some of our most favorite and most well-attended and most enjoyable are happening right now. We had holidays at Hendricks this past weekend.
That's always such a great event,
packed
too.
house with lights and everything going on. This coming week, we have many, many, many others representing the 25 religious traditions represented at Hendricks Chapel. So it's an exciting time. If you haven't visited Hendricks Chapel, we're inviting people to come on by.
I always love to talk about how Hendricks Chapel is the heart of this campus. It truly is right in the middle, and everyone is welcome there. Why is it so important for students to have a place like this?
Well, especially in the holidays. What's a holiday? A holiday is a break from the norm. It's a time to rest and pause, to reflect. So especially during the holiday season where people need that time to pause, the chapel's a great place for that. Whether it's the quiet moments or whether it's to be a part of something large, it's a fantastic time to come on by.
I feel like the holidays on campus are always so special because it's like having that second family away from home. And Hendricks Chapel has really provided that for so many students. What about your role? What do you usually do during the holiday season or pretty much all year round?
Yeah, my role is about bringing people together. I think there's power and there's possibility when people gather, when people come out of their various corners, whether it's their homes or classrooms, and come together. There's something powerful that happens when you can look each other in the eye and remind ourselves that we're all part of something bigger than ourselves, and we need those reminders. And the holiday season is a great time for that we do belong to each other, and we're better when we're together. And as we flip our calendars from December into January, what better message that, especially in conflicting times around our world, that we end this year in the right way, that we are all in this together, and we always will be.
That's so important too, and like finding peace and accepting everyone who's around us, which is so important. Talk a little bit more about how this is a rewarding experience for you, because you see all these 25 different religious observations, these traditions come together. How is it so like amazing? It must be amazing to see all of those students come together.
At Syracuse University, we have something really special and really important. The chapel is a unicorn in many ways, that you do have all of these groups coming together. It reminds us to replace but with and when we're speaking. You can be both committed to your particular point of view and open, inviting, and curious about others. So we say, remove the word but from your sentence and replace it with and that's what Hendricks Chapel is about. It's incredibly rewarding. I think I have the best job on campus because you get to have a front row seat to this tremendous interfaith community, and it allows us, quite frankly, to model the type of world we want to see. Not mirror the world that we do see, but model the type of world that we want to see.
Absolutely love that. Both and too. That's a great way of looking at everything. Dean Conkle, thank you so much for joining us. And you know, celebrations have already begun on campus. The Community Folk Arts Center kicked off the Kwanzaa season last night. Our Lauren Holdmeyer was at the event and is here to tell us just what this special celebration is all about.
Kwanzaa, a holiday dedicated to celebrating African American culture, takes place each year from December 26th to January 1st. Many people in the Syracuse community hold this holiday close to their hearts.
I think Kwanzaa is a really important African American holiday. That's when it was founded. It was founded as a way, not like Christmas, not like Hanukkah, but its own holiday with the African American identity.
People of the African American community say the purpose of the holiday is
to bring joy, inspiration, and the positive achievements of African Americans to this community.
And even though Kwanzaa isn't celebrated until December 26th, this community still makes it a priority to get everyone together at the beginning of the month.
We also have some people in our community who are going home. There are some college students who won't be here during that time, and we want to give them an opportunity as well to be able to celebrate in community with people who they live, who they're surrounded by.
Many say the most notable part of Kwanzaa are the 7 principles: Umoja, Kujichagulia, Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kumba, and Imani.
And even if you don't memorize all of them, it's still like nice to know that it's a kind of tradition that you do, and just what it means overall.
But the most important of all is the feeling of community. In Syracuse, Lauren Holdmeyer, CitrusTV News.
Lauren, what a wonderful story of the community coming together. Thanks so much. Well, when we come back, we'll have the latest holiday gift deals here in the Salt City. If you love shopping as much as I do, you'll want to stick around.
Welcome to my house. Lately, not my happy place. Everybody's pretty tired of each other. The parents were not themselves. My little brothers were morphing into small creatures. The walls were closing in. Clearly, a case of too much family, too close, 24/7. And there's a lot of that going around right now. If this sounds like your house, try going someplace new. YourLifeYourVoice.org. You'll find lots of ideas to help you handle the family stresses of being confined to close quarters. YourLifeYourVoice.org. It might not get you out of the house, but it could help you find a little more breathing room.
Welcome back. As the holidays approach us, so does the spirit of shopping. Riley Underwood is live in East Syracuse to tell us about the affordable gifts the elves are wrapping up. Riley?
Yeah, guys, well, I'm here at the First United Church in East Syracuse, where I've seen a lot of kids running around with some gifts and goodies. I'm here with Gladys Graybell, the head of fundraising for the church. Gladys, what's going on today?
Well, we are having what they call a Christmas shop for children ages 5 to 12, and they get to shop for their parents. Reasonable priced items. So as you can see in our background a little bit, they're definitely here shopping. And they're very serious shoppers.
Well, it looks like they're serious. We've seen a couple of them doing a couple rounds here, getting some more stuff.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite part of today, seeing everyone shopping and having a good time?
I think it's looking on the kids' faces. Because they get in here and they look around, and they first come in, they're kind of starstruck and they're looking, but then they get really serious and they'll say, who they need. We always ask them, who are you shopping for? And they let us know, and then we show them around.
Well, you have a lot of stuff out here. What goes into setting up? What's the process of getting this all put together?
Oh, it takes a couple months. We put word out what we're needing. Then we come in, and several times I put the word out through our church, and we also have a TV program set up too, so that people that are not here at church can sign in and listen. And then we set up all the tables, the tablecloths and everything, and we start bringing out boxes, and then we have group in like on the Friday before, and they start putting things out on the table, and we start tagging. tagging means we're putting prices that are really reasonable for the children. And then we go from there. And then we just keep tweaking throughout the day, and we have our tables up there where we actually have volunteer elves come in and they help wrap and write name tags out and things like that.
Well,
their parents basically are upstairs in our lounge,
Okay.
and they're enjoying a peaceful time of coffee and cookies or brownies or whatever we have. And then we escort the children back upstairs.
well, sounds fun. It looks like everyone's having fun. It goes till
Yeah.
2 p.m. today. There's gifts I've seen less than $1. So after I get done with you guys in the studio, I might do a little shopping myself. But for Juice and Java, I'm Riley Underwood.
Riley, thank you. We do want to apologize for those slight technical difficulties. For 34 years, Lights on the Lake has lit up Onondaga Park during the holiday season. Citrus TV's Blair Seaman has more on the new changes to the beloved light show.
Holiday music can be heard from nearly every car driving along the 2-mile stretch of Onondaga Lake Park's Lights in the Lake. For over 30 years, this light show has been a staple for the community. It's just been recognized on a national scale. Country Living magazine placed Lights in the Lake 8th on a list of the top 35 light shows in the U.S. When asked, event coordinator Morgan Bicknell says this of the honor.
Oh my gosh, it really meant the world to us. I mean, Lights on the Lake is all about really bringing the community together, you know, and making all of these traditions and memories with families, and really to share that with more than just the Syracuse community kind of means a lot to all of us.
In that top 10, the Syracuse Light Show is the cheapest by far, with tickets only costing $10.
And so we want to make sure that all of our events are affordable for our local families. So that's definitely something that we keep in mind when we're planning these events.
10-year-old Kamar Waller says there aren't a lot of lights near where he lives, making his class trip to Lights in the Lake extra special.
I was excited. My class was like, let's go, yay, we get to go to Lights on the Lake. W for the class.
The newest light fixture this year, Santa and Mrs. Claus playing pickleball. Bicknell says that there's one thing that makes it all worth it.
About a couple that their first date was at Lights on the Lake. They came back a couple years later, and the boyfriend proposed at Lights on the Lake, and then they came back with their kids a few years later. So, right, just hearing everybody's traditions just really makes it worth it from year to year.
This year, Lights on the Lake is extending their stay an additional 5 days, with all the proceeds going to 5 local charities. So if you want a piece of the action, you can head down to Onondaga Lake Park now through January 12th. For Juice and Java, I'm Blair Seaman.
Okay, Blair, thank you. What a pretty event. Well, still to come this morning at 11:30, holiday travel is quickly approaching. We'll have your holiday traffic report after the break, and weather still to come a little bit later. We'll be right back.
To an excellent episode of Live from Studio B.
Welcome back into Juice and Java. Now let's take a look at your traffic report. It's especially important going into the holidays. I know I have a long trek back to New Jersey myself. Now let's take a look at the live traffic right now. As we look at this feed, it is on I-81. As we see, it's not too bad right now. It's very calm for a morning, but that will pick up as we go on throughout the day. Now, let's look. This is projected holiday traffic, especially for Friday. There's going to be more people leaving to go back home for the holidays, like I am especially. So as we see, these streets are going to be busy, but once you get onto the main highways, it should be a clear shot. Now, let's look at some lane closures. Definitely want to be careful about those. We have lane closures through exits 14 to 16. There are 2 lane closures, so definitely want to look out for those. Try to stay away, especially near Destiny Mall. That's going to be a really popular stop as we go enter the holidays. That's all I have, guys.
Oh, Cora, thank you. But before we get to those holiday travels,
We have to decorate.
task.
Yeah, no, this is a very big task. This is a very big undertaking.
This is scary.
Guys, it's going to be the best cheat. Okay, it's not going to be scary at all because we're going to eat on this gingerbread house.
We're not going to eat
my
it,
God.
but
We're
we're
going
going
to
to
eat
eat.
it. Like, we're going to slay doing this.
Okay.
I think the icing bag's
That's all
fine.
you.
Oh, so we
That's
start
literally
with the
all you.
icing?
Yeah.
You have to.
How would we even like stick anything to
Okay,
it?
okay.
Yeah, we gotta.
Okay, so am I just drawing like...
These are like little light ones. They're so cute.
Maybe you could draw
feel
like a JJ.
Okay, okay, yeah, perfect. Okay.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
I'll go in on the other side.
Okay. Oh wow, this is
Did you guys
really
ever
not
build
working that
gingerbread
well.
houses growing up?
I did,
This is
and then
gonna
we
be-
would actually feed them to the squirrels after. No, I'm not kidding.
Really?
Mom and Dad, I know you're watching. I remember this. We would build gingerbread houses, and my favorite part was we'd give them to the squirrels to eat after.
That
It
was never a
fantastic.
thing. We used to put out carrots outside, and they would be magically eaten by Santa's reindeer.
Oh my goodness.
But
Oh
that's
my
not
God.
as far as good as the squirrels eating the gingerbread houses.
Oh no, it was
So-
a big treat.
Oh, wow.
This is my best look attempt at writing JJ, so I think I'm gonna need some
Oh,
help.
I wrote the JJ on the other side in
gonna-
green.
Wait, can I see?
Maybe we should abort and then start
Oh.
doing some decorations.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. I'll just start icing. Maybe like that'll be a better situation.
Gumdrops?
Yeah, it's like
I'd say on
it doesn't
top.
come out that
Do
easily.
you guys have like a favorite holiday candy? But
Ooh, I love candy canes.
I love candy canes
I'm
too.
so glad we
Really?
have so many in
Do you want one
studio.
right now?
I'm
so
gonna say,
sweet.
oh, we could put it on our house.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm thinking like the front entrance.
Yeah, maybe that.
How do you get it to stay up? Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no one should put us in charge
No,
of
no, no, that's
decorating
good.
anything, guys.
Okay.
no one should. Oh my goodness. I obviously, you could kind of see like the J.
Yeah, no, I think it looks
Jay
fantastic.
You can kind of see it more on your side than mine. Mine's pretty
Zach, do you have
embarrassing.
any fun like holiday traditions that you would do with your family? We talked about my little reindeer eating
Oh my
the carrots
God.
outside.
Yes.
Ours is really, we're like a Hanukkah family,
Yeah,
so
right,
we
yeah.
just like lighting the menorah every night, like, you know, singing the songs. It's really one of my favorite times
Could
of
you
the
sing
year.
one for us real quick?
I don't know if that's the best time, but
I like
Maybe next
I
time.
really like what you did there with the little.
I do
oh
like that.
yeah, maybe we should
a good
move.
change.
Oh, you like it? Okay.
I do like it.
Where do we want to put these?
I'm gonna make this like an entryway.
Like little lights. Oh, I like that.
Thank you.
Like okay,
Thank you. Oh, a little
Decorate
heart.
around here.
A little heart.
guys, no one. This is like my Cake Boss era. Did you guys ever watch Cake Boss?
I did. Oh my gosh, buddy.
I was obsessed. I was obsessed
with
with
the
Cake Boss.
fondant. Put the fondant on
I would
top.
make my mom bake cakes with me, and I would decorate them, and they wouldn't come out nearly as good as what Cake Boss would do.
Oh,
and I would
yeah.
get so upset. I was like 8 years old.
Right,
So
'cause
I
you
guess this
want
is
it
just
to be
bringing
just
back a lot of memories.
Okay, so do we want like this on top of everything?
Oh,
Yeah. Also this JJ
that came out a lot
side
quicker than I
is
thought.
so
better.
beautiful, guys.
This is so
We
much
really
better.
did it.
than my
I know it looks beautiful. I know you're all jealous at home, but it's absolutely fantastic. But when we return, it's day 3 of Hanukkah.
Our Tim Wong will join us in studio to break down the full 8 days of festivities.
Don't touch the remote.
Hey, look, it's those guys. Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck.
So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, your plumber,
Breathe right into your foot.
your plumber's masseuse,
Yes.
you, your dog walker, your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, pre-diabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Did you hear about the pony with a sore throat? He was a little horse. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why couldn't the Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Where did cats go on vacation? New York.
Welcome back to our holiday special, but it wouldn't be a holiday special without talking about Hanukkah. Citrus TV's Tim Wong joins us now in studio to explain all of the celebrations happening in Syracuse. Good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Zach. Hanukkah is right around the corner, and the SU and the greater Syracuse community has lots of events to celebrate. The Jewish Community Center of Syracuse is hosting a Hanukkah party tomorrow afternoon from 12:30 to 3. This event will feature balloon animals, a bouncy house, crafts, entertainment, games, a photo booth, and refreshments. This is a free event and takes place at the Shays Family Gymnasium in DeWitt. Meanwhile, Syracuse Hillel is hosting a Hanukkah Havdalah tonight at 5:30 to celebrate the end of Shabbat. There will be Havdalah, a Hanukkah candle lighting ceremony, Hanukkah songs, dreidels, gelt, and more. Hanukkah sweaters and pajamas are strongly encouraged. Hillel will also have Hanukkah candle lighting ceremonies every night of Hanukkah from December 7th to the 14th every day at 5:30 p.m. Lastly, there is a Greek Life Hanukkah party on Monday the 11th for both Jewish and non-Jewish members of the Greek Life community. These events are great for Jewish students on campus who want to celebrate and connect with other students who share their faith. For any Hanukkah celebration you're looking for, Hillel has you covered. For those unavailable to commute, Jewish Temple Adath, a Jewish church in Syracuse, has Shabbat services every Friday at 5:30 on Zoom, as well as Sunday and Monday morning services for those who can't make it. Being away from the family during Hanukkah and dealing with the stress of finals can be a heavy load, so definitely take advantage of all these opportunities to hang out with people and celebrate Hanukkah the right way. For Juice and Java, I'm Tim Wong. Guys?
Tim, thank you. Some great ways to get involved, and the Lorenzo State Historic Site has been a fixture of Central New York for over 200 years. Reporter Jude Bazerman has more.
Located right next to the beautiful Cazenovia Lake is the Lorenzo Historic Site. Every year since 1974, they've been decorating the inside and outside of the mansion. Historic Site Manager Matthew McKelvey says that this display is especially unique.
It's a celebration of the holiday season. So like I said, it's a different experience every year with the themes, and it's a different way to see the mansion than you normally would on a guided tour. The structure is a little different. So you get to move through the house, see all the wonderful decorations. We have volunteers stationed throughout the house.
But despite the exciting holiday cheer that decorating Lorenzo brings, McKelvey knows that this process stretches far beyond himself and just the holiday season.
It's a year-long task and experience. So when they break down at the end of the holiday season, a lot of them start planning for the next holiday season almost immediately. So we have our themes picked out about a year in advance. And each decorator has dozens and dozens of hours as far as handcrafting a lot of the items they bring in for the themes.
The history of the mansion goes back over 200 years. Dutch immigrant John Lincoln saw the central New York land and wanted to have some for himself.
And he sets aside about 600 acres here at the southern end of Cazenovia Lake for his private estate. It then is passed down through his wife's family for 160 years.
Up until the late 1960s, Lorenzo was a private residence, but it was sold to New York State, and now it's a place that everyone can enjoy year-round.
We have multiple events throughout the year at our Rippleton Schoolhouse. We have a great Fall Fest which is a family-friendly event. In July, we've got a great event called the Lorenzo Driving Competition. It's horse-drawn carriage driving.
Even with these great other events, the memories Christmas brings McKelvey makes it his favorite time of year at Lorenzo.
Christmas at Lorenzo has become a little bit of a holiday tradition with a lot of families in central New York. I remember my parents taking me, and now I'm bringing my kids, which is always really great to hear.
Reporting for Juice and Java from the Lorenzo Historic Site in Cazenovia, I'm Jude Bazerman.
Jude, thank you. When we come back, Zach, Nicole, and I learned that the Salt City is actually pretty sweet. Chocolate making and tasting is next.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who once took care of you.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back to the Juice and Java Holiday Special. What we heard today is Freedom Chocolate. It is Syracuse's premier chocolatier.
It's in Armory Square, just a few minutes away from campus, and I can already smell the chocolate from out here.
It smells so good, and we're about to get it. Welcome back to the Juice and Java Holiday Special. What we heard today is Freedom Chocolate. It is Syracuse's premier chocolatier.
It's in Armory Square, just a few minutes away from campus.
Most party fouls are pretty dumb. But if you decide to drink and drive underage, you could lose your license and your freedom. Underage drinking and driving. The ultimate party foul.
Stand is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Sorry about those technical difficulties before. We're going to have that later in our show. But New Year's is always a celebration to look forward to every single year. Whether it's the parties, performances, or outfits, there's always something to look forward to. Today, I'm here with entertainment reporters Maura Vaughn, Charlie Goldberg. Guys, good morning. I'm so excited for this. It's going to be absolutely awesome.
Good morning. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, no, I'm wearing Christmas, but I'm ready for New Year's.
Oh, look, you're like all New Year's out right now, so I absolutely love it. Charlie, let's start with you. With New Year's right around the corner, we have to mention one of the most watched televised events. It's Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest. So who will be performing in this?
Absolutely 14 different artists have been announced performing, and on the show you should expect to see Coco Jones, Doechii, Ellie Goulding, Green Day, Janae Lomé, Loud Luxury, Ludacris, Nile Rodgers and Chic, Paul Russell, Renee Rapp, 30 Seconds to Mars, and 2 Friends. And Maura, we're 2 friends talking about New Year's right now. Tell me, who are you excited to see?
I mean, that's like the all-star lineup right there. I mean, I've been to 2 Friends concerts twice now. I'm excited to see Doechii, Ellie Goulding. I think all those performers are also diverse. Another one that I think is interesting that's being thrown in there is Green Day, just being in the mix. I think it's really interesting, but they have a lot of great songs, so that's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Renee Rapp. She is the girl of the year for me.
Yes,
like she is the artist of the year. She's absolutely fantastic.
She's everywhere. She's everywhere.
But I think it's so amazing how it's just such a wide range of artists and different genres and different performers too. It's going to be absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So Maura, what's the best thing to wear this New Year's Eve? Because I think I need a little help. I'm all Christmased out right now. Give me some tips.
No, obviously I'll help you out here. But
Thanks, Maura.
basically, every year there kind of seems to be the same kind of uniforms, dare say. Like you have your black and white, you have your gold, you have your silver.
I am so guilty of doing that every single
year.
It's always a sequin. It's always
the sequin,
and always like a black bottom too. It's always the same thing.
But when I was looking this year, like going through TikTok, social media, I was wondering, are we doing the same thing? And what I noticed, I put together a little bit of a mood board for Juice and Java.
I'm excited to see
It's
those.
all it's so different this year. I mean, there's really not as much of a strict way that you can wear certain things. I mean, I was seeing such different like metallic, and I was seeing mesh, and just a lot of different things I think you can really play around with this year.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see this mood board. Hopefully it is there.
I mean, and I think bows are very in right now. And I put a little bow dress in there.
That bow dress is calling my name.
Right?
And those earrings
The earrings
too?
in the bottom right.
Okay, so I guess we're just using this mood board to what to wear for New Year's Eve.
And all of that I found on Amazon. Everything's on Amazon, I'm telling you. So I will send you the links to everything. But yeah, it's very accessible through Amazon. So.
Awesome. So,
I know.
Charlie, I understand you have some trivia questions for us, some New Year's trivia. I'm all ready for this. So, can you ask me some questions?
Yeah, no, I'm not great with fashion, but I do know my trivia. So for New Year's, the big question is, when was the first New Year's Eve officially made a holiday for January 1st? Do you know the date? The date is too specific. How many years ago?
I'm gonna get like 1920 or
That's
something.
what I'm saying too.
But I feel like I'm very off.
I think I'm also really off
yes.
because I have no concept of time. So
it was actually 4,000 years ago.
Okay.
Julius Caesar himself said January 1st
there we go.
will be New Year's. All right.
So I was off, but it's okay.
It's okay. Speaking of not off, but people wanting to kind of turn that switch on and be determined, how many Americans have New Year's resolutions? What percentage of them?
14 million. Oh, I thought a percentage. Maybe like 70%.
Go with 43%.
Well, anyway, it was 45, but that's some trivia for you guys.
Oh, well, that's absolutely awesome. I'm so excited for New Year's, guys. Thank you so much. Right after the break, we'll be right back with that chocolatier visit to Sweet on Chocolate. And Cora Mayer-Costa has your 5-day forecast. Stay tuned.
Let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner!
Go. Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
Welcome back into Juice and Java. Let's take a look at your 5-day forecast right now. So while you won't see any reindeer this week, there will be rain. So it'll start Sunday with intermittent showers, especially in that morning. So definitely look out for that. Stay inside, grab your umbrella, again, do the usual routine. And so then, if you remember that snow from this past week, it's gonna come back. We're gonna see some menorah. So I'm super excited to see that snow Monday. I'm a huge snow girl, love seeing it. You might see up to 5 inches that day. Not too crazy, still enough to go down sledding on Kraus. I know I'm looking forward to that. And so the coldest it will be this week is on Tuesday at 29 degrees. Now, so as we look into my question of the day today, it is very festive. So what is the coldest temperature Syracuse has ever gotten?
Wow, all right.
We have a lot of options today.
I'm gonna go with choice C, negative 28 degrees, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going, you always go for
I know,
you always go for extremes.
How much is rain in Syracuse? How cold is it? Like,
All right,
okay.
I'm going
Zach?
with B, minus 26.
Zach, I don't know if you cheat on this, but it is negative 26.
Zach
This is
Richter with the
crazy
win.
again.
Zach Richter.
Wow,
Okay.
great on you.
Cora, thank you so much. And earlier this week, we went to go look at Sweet on Chocolate, and now we're going to go take a closer look.
Juice and Java holiday special. We're here today at Sweet on Chocolate. It is Syracuse's premier chocolatier.
It's in Armory Square, just a few minutes away from campus, and I can already smell the chocolate from out
It
here.
smells so good, and we're about to get an inside look on how they make all of their holiday chocolate treats. So let's go. All right, so now we're inside, and I'm here with a very special guest today.
Adam, hello. Adam, owner of Sweet on Chocolate. I'm so happy that you guys could join us.
Yes, absolutely, and we're gonna make some chocolate.
We're gonna make some chocolate. You get to play chocolatier for the day.
Amazing.
Yeah, so right here, this is our busiest time of year, like by far. So we are in nonstop production mode. Today we're making truffles, more specifically caramel truffles. They have a nice milk chocolate ganache on the inside. This time of year we sell more truffles than anything.
So say it's like a holiday night, and you know you're sitting by the fire, chilling. What is the chocolate to have?
Oh, okay. The chocolate to have when you're fireside is gonna be either one of our nice boozy truffles. Like right now we have a butter rum, so it's a butterscotch ganache, a milk chocolate and butterscotch ganache, and it has a little dark rum in there. So that'd be a nice little nip by the fire for sure. But then we make this bark. It's our fig and pistachio bark. It sounds very grown up. You feel very established when you eat it. But it has dried figs, pistachios, so you get a little sweet, salty, chewy, crunchy, and then it's got nice dark chocolate. It's just the best in my opinion. That's my personal favorite.
So Maddie has passed the baton off to me. Now I'm in charge of making them look pretty.
Yes.
So what's next? What do we
What's
do?
next? This is what we call topping. We gotta top these truffles because right now you don't know what kind of truffles they are. So we have to we need to adorn them with whatever color, stripe, dot, drizzle is gonna set them apart from the others. So now what we're gonna do is just give this a nice little drizzle.
Oh, that's great. Oh, look.
Surprise.
I'm ready. So like this, right?
Yeah, I would hold it like right, almost like,
Like this?
Yeah.
And then like this, right?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, see? Look at this.
Where's my job?
I don't know. This is like the final step. This is the final step. So basically, we've got all these little white paper cups, and we're just gonna kind of fling them all over the place. And then, yeah. This is the biggest. This is the biggest thing. When you take these truffles off the tray, you got these little little drizzles that are
Yeah.
attached still. So what we have to do is we kind of pluck them and we roll them to get that off. And while that's happening, see, look at that one. You got to give that a roll so it kind of cleans it up a little bit. And while you're doing that with your dominant hand, you can start getting your cup set up with your non-dominant hand. So it's just going to be this pluck,
You're
roll,
way faster than me.
and cup.
And
Base of the pyramid.
how much are these, or is it just like the rest of them is by the weight?
So our truffles, our creams, anything that comes in a white paper cup, they're going to fit really nicely in a 4, 6, 15, or 28 piece box. So we can sell them by the piece, but by no means does that mean that you can only get them in those quantities. If you wanted to get a box and put some bark and some turtles and some clusters in there and then throw some truffles in too,
That's
we
what
can
I like
do that.
to do. I like to mix and match everything.
Exactly. So in that case, we put it on the magic scale, and the magic scale tells us the price.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Well, we had such an awesome time here today. I think we're chocolate connoisseurs ourselves now, so that's amazing. But if you do want to come down here and get any holiday sweets, Sweet on Chocolate is open every day of the week. Every single day. So you know where we'll be. Exactly.
Well, Adam, thank you so much for all of this. This is such a cool tour.
My pleasure. My pleasure. It's so fun to have you guys here. And remember, chocolate is the perfect gift. There's always a reason for chocolate.
That is very true. And while you're buying those gifts, we'll see you back in studio.
And we're back in
And we're
studio.
here.
Look at that.
Outfit change and all.
Absolutely. Welcome back to Juice and Java. Now here to perform some holiday classics on the show. This is Jazz and Java.
That'll be sure to put you in the holiday spirit. I have to know though, what are your favorite holiday songs?
Carol of the Bells, namely the Trans-Siberian Orchestra version.
Wow.
It's fantastic. Have you guys ever, do you know Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
I feel like I do, but I should know it more off the top of my head.
It's like a rock orchestra. It's a huge performance. They
Really?
go to a lot
Oh,
of
I
like
have to go check
Christmas
it
light
out.
displays.
Okay.
Fantastic.
That's awesome.
But now I need to hear.
What about you, Zach?
Well, even though I don't celebrate Christmas, my favorite is probably All I Want for Christmas.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
I feel like that's always
it's just a
such
classic.
She's always topping the charts, like for the past decade, Mariah Carey's.
You know how she posts the videos on TikTok and Instagram program.
Yeah.
And it's time. And she emerges from the ice. I'm like,
fantastic.
It's totally okay. November 1st is when I started listening to holiday music this year.
So what's your favorite song?
It's really hard to pick. I have to say though, Jimmy Fallon and Meghan Trainor have such a good song out, and it actually beat Mariah Carey on the ratings for like one day.
That's a new
which
one.
is absolutely insane.
That's insane.
It was so good though. Wrap me up.
Yeah, it's very catchy.
It's so catchy. I've been singing it literally all morning.
Absolutely.
Well, that does it for Juice and Java this morning.
Check us out online at CitrusTV.com. I'm Nicole Aponte.
And I'm Maddie Stelk. Thank you to everyone who made this special possible, with all of our help behind the scenes and our awesome producers.
I'm Zach Richter.
Have a great morning, Syracuse, and even a better holiday season.